You're listening to CannaPornia with your host, Mofo, only on LA Talk Radio.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, my other one didn't play. Here it is.
When you mix weed and porn together.
This is just too easy. Just too easy. You like it?
You are now tuned in to CannaPornia.
I like this part.
Now here's your host, the one and only Mofo.
That's me. That's me. That's me. All right. Here we go. Dude, fuck. I just got here. I just fucking walked in. That's why we're starting 6 minutes late. Why do I always look at the clock? You know, I just got this smartphone like a month ago.
Spankings.
Yeah. You know, it's drizzling. It's not even raining. And it took me like 2 hours and 10 minutes to get here. And I'm only coming like from the Norwalk area. It's not that far. But fucking traffic, it was bumper to bumper from the time I got on the 5 freeway where the 5 and the 605 meet to the 101 in downtown, past Hollywood, past Universal Studios. Then I got on the 170. It was still, no, I didn't get on the 170. I stayed on the 101. It's been bumper to bumper from Woodman Avenue from Norwalk.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Fucking A. Anyway, so I'm talking to, this is porn star Kiki Dare.
Hi.
And look at me, I'm sweating like a dog. I might have a stroke. I thought.
No.
Yeah.
Mouth word for stroke?
That's the problem. When you're fucking my age, still doing drugs, and this fucking out of shape, you always think you're dying. Right? Right? I always think I'm fucking dying. I'm either having a stroke, a heart attack, a cerebral hemorrhage, some shit. And if I died, but the sad part is if I died, nobody would be surprised. Right? That's the fucked up part. Be like, well, fuck, about time. I thought that fucker was going to die like 10 years ago. Right? But anyway, talking about strokes, last Saturday, I work Monday through Friday and Saturdays, okay? Because my ass is broke. And so on Saturday mornings, we always go to McDonald's. I pick up this girl I work with, and we go to McDonald's, and I get the number 4, which is 2 sausage McMuffins.
Okay.
And she always gets some weird shit or whatever, right? So anyway,
so we gets like the yogurt and granola.
Some healthy shit. And so anyway, so we get down, you know, we get our stuff, and then we're walking back to the car, and she goes, oh fuck, mofo, they gave me a small orange juice instead of a large. And and this is what I meant to say, okay? Mm-hmm. This is what I was gonna say. Go back inside and you know, just tell them, hey, you know, they gave you the wrong size. I'll wait, right? So that's what I was supposed to say, and this is what comes out. And and she's like,
What the hell did you just say?
yeah, she's like, what the fuck, dude? You having a stroke or some shit? Because I'm like, so then I go to repeat it because, you know, I'm tripping out of my head like, whoa, did that just come out of my fucking mouth?
Right.
So I say it again. Fuck.
Wow.
And she's like, holy fuck, dude, what is wrong with you? And and she's kind of like, she's like a cool chick and pretty, but she's kind of like a tough street chick, you know?
Right.
So she thinks it's funny. She's just laughing her ass off. And what if I am having a fucking stroke in the parking lot of McDonald's? She's just laughing away, right?
She's laughing laughing.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, huh. Fuck. I'm like, what the fuck? Finally, Kiki. Finally, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh. I'm fucking talking normal. And then, anyway, well, that was it. But we're back in the car, and she's like, what the fuck was that? I go, I don't know.
Yeah, you have
When
no
you're
idea.
Yeah, when you're fucking 55 years old and fucking have a 55-pound beer belly, all kinds of weird shit happens. But so anyway, but I was fine. But talking about drugs, this, I'm calling tonight's show the Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll Show, because that's all. Because that's all I want to talk about to Kiki. Because Kiki Dare, okay, porn star Kiki Dare, she's been there, and the both of us have. And we go way back.
Yeah, we
And
do.
so I want to start the show tonight with a story from when I first met her. It was in 2003 at a house party in Porn Valley, and some porn people were having it. And one of my Mofo girls was there, and she was the one who invited me. Hey, come down to this house party, whatever. Bring your wife, your family, whatever. Now, okay.
You're like, why would I bring my wife to a porn party?
Right. When you say bring your wife, your family, all right, that almost means like kids and shit, right?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Right. So, but she was probably just fucked up and just said it like that. So anyway, so I bring my wife, and my wife never goes with me anywhere as far as porn related stuff like that, because she knows things get kind of wild. And my wife is pretty straight. She's pretty normal. So we get there, right? Now you got to picture, it's just like any neighborhood, like you would see like in any like middle class white neighborhood, really. And so we pull up, nothing strange, everything's cool, nice cars and whatever. And we walk up and ring the doorbell. We don't hear any loud music or anything. And two naked, one of them, my Mofo girl, opened the door completely naked, like.
Well, yeah, because at that particular house, there was a clothing optional rule.
Yeah. Yeah. Which we didn't know. And I mean, they're naked, nothing on. And my wife just squeezes my hand like really hard, like, what the fuck, And I'm like, okay. So we go in, and right away, we go into the kitchen. There's people in the kitchen cooking, eating, talking like nothing, right? And then we go like in the living room, and sitting on the sofa is Kiki. Now remember, I didn't know her then. I hadn't even met her, and she's sitting next to some guy giving him a hand job. And she looks up because they're introducing us to everybody, and she says, "Hey, hi," like nothing. And my wife is just like tripping out, and
Yeah, I'm sure she's like, what the hell? This person says hi to you while she's giving a hand to you?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and Kiki's completely naked too, and the guy's naked. And we're not going to say names, but the guy is a big rock star. And I recognize him right away. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's so-and-so. But anyway, so they take us through there, and we go out to the back, and there's a swimming pool. And there's another famous guy, and he's lying on his side. So all I can see is like his back, his ass, or whatever. And he's right at the edge of the pool. And he's eating a bucket of chicken. KFC, remember when they had the buckets?
Oh my God. I don't even remember who that was.
Yeah. I'll tell you who it was later. But anyway, he's on his side eating the bucket of chicken. And I'm like, look at this fucker, right? As we go like around him, there's like 2 or 3 young girls. And I don't know, around 19 or 20, whatever. And they're sucking his dick and balls from the pool. They're standing in the pool. Yeah. He's right at the edge. I'm like, oh, fuck. And again, my wife is just fucking tripping out. And me, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is going to get my wife all horny. She's going to be down to swing or whatever. But of course, that never happens. But so anyway, so that happens. And then they say, hey, you want to go back in, get some beer, get food or whatever. And we're like, okay. So we go back in, and now when we go back in, now Kiki, you can hear her, right? She's fucking the shit out of this dude on the sofa in the middle of every. Oh, and there's other people fucking too. There's like people fucking and sucking everywhere, and she's going up and down, and this guy just fucking his brains out. And as we go by, she's like, "Hi."
I must have been drunk.
Yeah, you're just so casual. And then anyway, so the kind of the rest of the party went like that, and we had to leave anyway, because I wanted really just to go by, just because, you know, one of the Mofo girls had asked me, and I wanted to, you know, whatever, show up and stuff. And then before I left, I noticed Kiki was just kind of kicking it, drinking beer, talking to somebody. And she said something like, she goes, "Hey, I heard you have a clothing line called Mofo Wear." Yeah. And I go, "Yeah." And then she goes, "Well, you got some shit? You can take some pictures of me in it." That's how cool she is. Because I'll tell you why that's so cool of her. Because in not just in the porn industry, but any industry of models or porn girls or, you know, strippers, entertainers, a lot of times they won't do shit like that just for free. Like, you know, like if you want them to take pictures of you in their clothes, you know, usually it'll be, well, give me some money or do some cross promotion, or but just to offer just like that was like super cool of her. That's why I say she was so super cool to do that. So then I end up we go to the bedroom, take a bunch of pictures of her, and then we took some pictures together, and then that was it. But that's the first time I met Kiki.
Yeah, and you know what's really funny? The singer that you're talking about, I was just chatting back and forth with him last night.
Wow.
Yeah, we're good friends. There for a minute things were a little rough, but we're good now.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, it's awesome. He got sober. He remarried, and life is good for him.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'll never get sober because I don't want to get sober. But it's good. In case you guys are wondering why there's a gorilla right there, I went to go see Kong Saturday night. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's the greatest King Kong movie ever.
Really?
Yeah. Look at this one. Look, listen to this. Hopefully they can hear it. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I loved it. That's why I brought him. And I brought that's creepy, by the way. You really can't see her. But usually I bring another mannequin called Psychedella.
Right on.
Yeah, but we were in a kind of a rush. And that's creepy. That's like her little sister. But she got kidnapped. And they took off her arms. They cut her lower body, and I was able to save her.
Aw, poor thing.
Yeah, I kind of mummified her because they did kill her, but I found her like that, and I brought her back. So,
aw,
yeah.
Poor thing.
Yeah. Now, I was going over your Twitter and stuff, and you're into all kinds of things like webcams and different kinds of video companies. How much stuff do you girls have to do now?
A lot.
To fucking make $1.
A lot, yeah. It's it's not easy. It used to be a lot different because at one time when I met you, there was over 200 companies shooting in Porn Valley.
Yeah.
Now there's 33.
Damn.
Yeah. And there's a lot more girls. So the competition is fierce to work. So, it's just, it's a rough world out there. You've got to really hustle it.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause on Twitter, I follow a lot of porn stars, and you girls are on there day and night, showing, what webcam you're going to be on, where you're going to be at, where you're gonna dance at, what you got coming out. It's like fucking constant, just to make some money.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was actually gonna drive to Arizona later because I'm in the mood to go dance, and dancing in LA is pretty sucky. So,
Yeah.
you know, I have a club out in Arizona that I can work at and make 3 times the money.
What club is that?
It's Christie's in Tucson.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it's owned by the company that I started dancing with when I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
So you started dancing first?
Yeah, I was dancing first, long before anything else. It took me a long time to really kind of wrap my head around actually doing porn, because I came from such a religious family that, I was sure I was going to hell. Southern Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So
Southern Christian.
Yeah, I had to wrap my head around the whole, wait, am I really going to hell if I do this?
Yeah.
And if I am I okay with that?
Mm.
Now I just figure I've got a box,
Do you believe in heaven and hell and all that?
I don't know. I would like to believe that our souls go on and on infinitely. But, I mean, do I know that? No, I don't.
Do you believe in the Holy Trinity?
Do I believe in the Holy Trinity? Oh.
Like Catholics do, the whole...
Yeah, for sure. When I was not working in the business for a while, I went to college. I got a degree in world religion with a minor in classical studies.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ever want to have your Christian beliefs challenged, there's a couple classes that are amazing. One is called the Old Testament as Literature, and the other one is the New Testament as Literature. And it really breaks down the books of the Bible and what things would have meant in historical context.
Wow.
So those classes definitely taught me so much. And, I can understand why people believe in Christianity. I mean,
right.
I can also understand why people don't.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I asked you, I don't know if you noticed the T-shirt I'm wearing.
I did see that.
My T-shirt says sex, drugs, and rock and roll. But then on the bottom, okay, I'm going to show you right now. It says, that's my Holy Trinity. See? I don't know if you can see that. All right? That's my Holy Trinity. Okay. So, and I'm a Catholic. I was baptized Catholic.
Well, yeah, I would assume as much.
Yeah, I was born in Chicago.
Nice.
And my parents baptized me Catholic in Chicago. And I was born in Chicago by accident. I'm kind of like the black sheep of the family. All my family, from my dad and my mom, were born in Texas. Most of them from San Antonio and Brownsville.
Then how the hell did you wind up born in Chicago?
Because they went over there for work. My dad went over there for work.
Okay.
Okay, and he was working over there. And they didn't plan on me.
Oh, so you came early.
Yeah, I was born a little bit premature.
Crazy.
That explains the little dick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You can't have a smaller penis than a certain person.
Yeah. Now, what's up with that? Because on your Twitter, I noticed you said something about you're doing like small penis videos or something like that.
Oh, no, we did a clip. It was me and Jay Taylor, and it was a jerk-off instruction video.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, somehow we decided that we were going to talk about small penises, and she likes them, I found out.
Oh, what do you consider small?
Well, I mean, seriously,
fuck.
like if a guy's got this, yeah, no.
Now, we were going to do something tonight because I had told the guys at work that I'm not going to bring it out tonight. I have something called El Diablo. Okay, we'll save it for a future show. And because we're kind of planning on Kiki sells replicas of her pussy.
I do.
Yeah, and you can order it, and you can. It's almost like fucking her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tested them out myself yet, so I'm waiting for one of the fans to write me and tell me.
They should make a video.
Yeah.
Of them fucking your replica pussy.
I know, right? I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to see.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I was planning on having
I would like one.
some of the products with me tonight, and it just didn't happen because of constraints with ordering and everything. But I am going to Denver Exotica at the end of the month, and so I'm going to try to have stuff there.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, the Exoticas are porn conventions that they have all over the United States. They have one here in LA once a year. The one I missed, which I thought was the best one, was the Erotica. You remember the Erotica?
LA Erotica? Yeah. That's
that
been
fucker
gone a
was
long
huge.
time.
Remember how many people used to go to that fucking thing?
It used to be really big, yeah.
That thing was humongous.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about that, though? They swore up and down that even though it was busy, they didn't make money.
Yeah, because because it depends. How much is fucking LA convention charging them? You know what I mean? It's like me when I get vendor booths to sell my mofo wear, right? Now, if there's a lot of people there and they buy your stuff, that's cool. But let's say you make $500, but it costs you $500 to get the booth. You don't make no money.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the same thing with the promoters or the people that get these conventions. You know, they kind of figure out, okay, it's going to cost me like $20,000 to book this building. And then, but a lot of times you see a lot of people, but then it's like, damn, they only made like maybe $5,000.
Yeah, you definitely have to take into account the cost of your overhead when you're booking conventions.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows? Maybe, because you figure LA's got to be expensive.
You would think. I mean, I don't know. I still don't understand how Adult Con survives.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, obviously Homeboy knows what he's doing.
It's getting smaller and smaller every year, though, but he's still chugging along somehow.
Yeah, but okay, that's what I don't get. Like, okay, like the people I work with, right? Because of free porn, to me, you girls are more popular than ever. Like, and what I don't get about that is, how come you don't see that when the convention comes down? Because there's so much more access to porn now, right? I mean, a lot more people watch porn now, I think, than let's say 10 years ago because of the availability of it. You know what I mean? You can see it anywhere and for free. So when these conventions come to town, you would think millions of these fuckers, hey, I finally get to meet this girl. I mean, shit, they've been jerking off to you for free. At least go to the fucking convention, meet her, spend some money, take some pictures. But when I see pictures from the conventions, you can see the aisles are empty.
Well, yeah, unless you are seeing photos from AVN, and I mean that's still huge. And you know, Exotica, depending on which city it's in, is pretty decent. I don't know how Denver's going to be this year because it's the first time they're holding the event in Denver. And typically speaking, with Exotica, the first time they do a city is a little, you know, either it's busy or it's slow. It's not really in the middle.
Right. Yeah.
So,
so like something like, but the cost too. Like, how much is it going to cost you to be there? You personally, like, how much do you have to spend to be at these conventions?
It depends on the situation. I mean, this trip I will be getting a little reimbursement, but you know, for the most part, I'm laying out travel costs and hotel.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's harder and harder to get people to, you know, take care of travel and hotel for you.
Right.
So.
Yeah, because it seems like before, the companies, not only would they pay you, you know, to be there and sign for them, right? They'd also pay for your hotel, the flight. I mean, everything. Basically, you just showed up.
Yeah, basically, you just showed up.
Now, do you think it's because there's so much talent now that the companies don't have to do that? Do you think that's one of the reasons? Because they figure, okay, well, you know what? we don't have to pay you because somebody else would do it for free.
I don't know if it's so much that. I mean, I'm sure that there are people that think that way. But I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of it is, you used to go to a convention, and if you saw, say, Jessica Drake, right? She was signing things for free because they were provided to her, from Wicked, right? Because she was contracted.
You're talking about the promotional material,
yeah,
right?
the
Like
promotional
posters,
material, yeah,
calendars, DVDs, things like that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Well, now the culture has changed to where girls are selling autographs and they're selling cell phone pictures, and so a lot of the companies figure, oh well, if she can make money signing at my booth, why should I pay her?
Yeah.
So it's kind of shifted in that way.
Yeah. So, like when you Denver, like you figured the farther you go or whatever, it's gonna cost you more to get there, right? So do you figure that into, okay, this is how much the flight's gonna cost me, the room. So is that why when the guy wants to take a picture, you're like, well, dude, can you at least give me $5 or $10? Because you got to make your money back.
Yeah, you got to make your money somehow.
Right. So there you go, guys, because that's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, when you go to these conventions and these girls are charging money for pictures, man, just do it, because you just heard it. These girls are paying. It costs these porn stars money to be there. All right. So it's not like they're making bank and they're trying to take advantage of you. They're not. They're just trying to make shit. They're just trying to make their money back.
Well, yeah, and think about it. Most porn stars, will ask for like, $5, $10. Maybe somebody will ask for 20 for an 8x10 or what have you. But I mean, I go to Comic-Cons and I've sat there and taken actors' money for them and helped them with pictures and stuff. You know how much an autograph from Ralph Macchio costs?
How much?
$40.
Wow.
So, you know what?
The Karate Kid.
Yeah, the Karate Kid. I mean, seriously, like, $5, $10, maybe $20. That's not a lot to ask for somebody that's a celebrity.
Exactly. I mean, who's ever jerked off to the fucking Karate Kid?
Right?
Right? I've never shot my load to the Karate Kid. As much as I like fucking martial arts, I'm not fucking shooting my load to fucking Ralph Macchio unless he's fucking Kiki there.
That's pretty funny, actually. But yeah, no, I mean, I sat next to C. Thomas Howell at a...
The Outsiders.
Yeah, yeah.
The Outsiders. My son loves them. My son and all his friends are crazy psychobilly little greasers. They're sexy motherfuckers. The Warriors.
Hey, I'll tell you what. C. Thomas Howell is one of the funniest people I've met. I mean, he's hysterical.
Yeah.
Just such a quick wit.
Yeah. Tell me, got a good story you can say? Tell me a good Hollywood story of any celebrity.
So
crazy one though.
So, well, I'll tell you a funny Tommy story. So we're sitting at the Albuquerque Comic-Con, right? And it was Tommy and Ralph Macchio right next to each other, and then they had the villain and the sensei from Karate Kid as well, Billy and Marty. And now keep in mind, Ralph and Tommy share this one booking agent that books all of their Comic-Con appearances, and his name is Tony. Tony's a doll. Tony's like this small guy, bald, whatever. So this guy walks up to Tommy's table, and he's talking, and it's obvious that the guy's not quite all there or what have you. And so Tommy looks at him and goes, "Hey, you realize that Ralph Macchio is here, right?" And the guy goes, "Really? Where?" And he points at Tony. He's like, "He's right there." So the guy walks up to Tony and was like, "Are you Ralph Macchio?" And of course, Tony didn't know that we had totally set that up.
Right.
And so he totally blew the gig and was like, no, I'm not Ralph Macchio. Meanwhile, Tommy and I and one of the other girls were just sitting there rolling, laughing. We're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that guy actually fell for it.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Actually, that was the con that I went a little fangirl because Ryan Hurst was there, the guy that played Opie on Sons of Anarchy.
Uh-huh.
I got a picture with him.
That's all you did? Are you sure about that? For some
Yeah, I'm
For some reason, I
sure.
don't believe Kiki there right now.
Dude, you have to understand, like, I'm 5'2". He's like 6'4". I mean, the guy's huge.
No, but look at the body in you. Wait. Kiki, could you stand up for a while and just kind of spin around? Kiki's got tits and ass on her. What size are your boobs?
They're a 32E right now.
32E.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
E.
Yeah,
Wow.
which is essentially a 32 triple D.
Right.
Yeah. European sizing and all that bullshit.
And I love your areolas.
Oh, do you now?
Yes, you got those cherry colored areolas. They're kind of big. I love that.
Oh, thank you. You know what? I was so tempted on St. Patty's Day to go have my nipples pierced, but then I was like,
You never had them pierced?
no. And I know that that's going to hurt because I have really sensitive nipples.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah, you should go to my homeboy's shop, Chris Loke. It's called Ink Sessions. He does all my tattoos.
Yeah?
And maybe one time I wonder if we could do something like that live on air. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, when I was in New Jersey for Exotica, I got my hood done. And it was actually awesome because the lady that did my piercing.
Now, hood, what do you mean by hood? Are you talking about your clitoris?
No, the clit and the hood are two different piercings.
What's the hood?
The hood is where they can either do it like across or above your clit.
So you are talking about your pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you do that, but you're more scared to pierce your nipples?
I had no problems doing that, but I'm terrified of my nipples.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? What, does it make fucking better? What is it?
It's definitely good if you're sensitive.
Really? Are you sensitive?
Mm-hmm.
You have a sensitive clit?
Yes, I do.
Oh. If you fuckers, let me tell you something. I got lucky. Let's just say every girlfriend I've ever had and my wife have sensitive clits. Marry a sensitive or girlfriend, whatever. If you're gonna get a, if you're gonna tie down with a woman, be with a woman that has a sensitive clitoris. Cause oh my god, it's just pleasure, and it's easy to get them going too. Like a lot of times you can just finger them at the movies, and you can make them come right there.
Wow, look at you. You really are into the sex, drugs, rock and roll, public sex, the whole 9 yards.
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes,
Kiki
I
there.
like that shit.
So now, when did you realize you had a sensitive clit? A sensitive clitoris?
I've had one my whole life.
No, but when did you know, like, ah, man, everything gets me fucking wet?
I don't know. I mean, I used to do dirty things when I was like, before I even hit puberty. So.
Wait a minute. How old is that? Before puberty?
Like 12, 13.
So 12 years old, you're already doing dirty things. Like what? Name one.
Just like little masturbatory things.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're jerking off at 12.
Yeah.
And did your like parents ever catch on?
No. Well, I mean, I didn't know what I was doing at that point, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like I was like, oh, let me masturbate, you know, pull it out and just go to town. Wah, yeah, no.
Now remember, this is a Southern Christian girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Southern Christian girl masturbating at 12. When did you start using dildo? When was the first time you put something in you? She's like 8.
No. When I put something in me, I was older. I was like almost 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you do that? You got
16.
bored? Like, what made you want to put something in you? Because do you start in levels? You start first, like, rubbing on your pillow, then freeing yourself, then, that fucking shampoo bottle looks pretty good.
That shampoo bottle.
That fucking Campbell's soup can. I mean, what made you, what was the first thing you put in you? Can you remember? Please tell me. You can remember, not lie.
I think the first thing.
Tell me it was big as this.
I think the first thing other than a penis would have been a frozen banana.
Like the ones they sell at Disneyland with the chocolate on it.
No.
Was it that?
No,
Was it while you were was it while you were in the small world? You were fucking yourself with a fucking frozen banana. Was it Kiki? Don't lie, god damn it. Kiki was
No.
fucking herself with a frozen banana in Small World. You heard it here first.
was
Fucking
not.
CannaPornia.
I was
CannaPornia.
not.
Cannabis and porn from California. The 6th episode tonight.
Oh my gosh.
That's
no,
right.
Wow. No, I think there was this girl that I was seeing there for a minute.
Oh, fuck.
When I was
Wait a
like
minute.
18.
Wait a minute. Hold. Whoa. Is this a lesbian story?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Those are my favorite. You got to slow down. You got to take your time and tell this story by detail.
So
And
there
in a sexy voice.
So there was this girl that I used to see.
I might jerk off for everybody. I might fucking jerk off and come all over like creepy right there. Okay, go for it. Tell the story. I won't interrupt.
And she used to do these things like, you know, get all dressed up for a date night and go over to her house.
Yes.
And then she would blindfold me,
Oh.
drip hot candle wax all over me.
Mm.
And then she used to follow the hot sensation,
Of course.
the cool sensation of a frozen banana.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Every now and then things got a little heated. So the banana would go places.
Like your asshole? Anal?
No, I didn't have anal with the frozen banana, silly.
Damn it.
I wasn't really into anal at that point.
Mm.
It was all about the pussy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, pussy fucking. Lesbo pussy fucking. Now, who fucked who? Did you fuck each other, the both of you? Did the
We
both of
fucked
you
each
fuck each
other.
other? Yes. How about the 69? I love the 69. I love lesbian 69.
Do you now?
That's my favorite scene to jerk off to.
Wow.
And you know what? Lately, I'm into the strap-on dildo lesbian shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I remember when I started porn, lesbian stuff was a lot different than it is now. Now they want you to scissor each other.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like,
Is that what you call tribbing?
yeah.
Tribbing? See, you learn shit on CannaPornia. Tribbing is when two girls get like that.
Yeah, and they rub pussies together.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Doesn't that hurt? That looks to me like it would hurt.
And all the times I've lesed out, I have never been like, hey, let's rub our pussies on each
Yeah.
other, you know?
Let's do some fucking MMA Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu shit here and do some fucking scissors. What the
Like, I don't
fuck?
get it.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your, what's your favorite kind of like, what's your favorite lesbo scene you've had?
Probably my
Recently.
violation.
Violation.
Yeah, when I did the violation of Kiki Dare, they gave me like half a dozen girls.
Damn.
And they violated the crap out of me. It was a good day.
Everything, your mouth, your pussy,
All
your
holes.
asshole, your
Yep.
ears, your nose.
Yep.
Fuck.
No holds barred. It was fun.
Yes.
That was a
yes.
good day.
Now, what about, let's talk about some guy stuff now. What's the last guy scene you did that guys might want to watch or buy? That's fucking hot as fuck that they'll shoot their load.
You
A
know
few
what?
times.
I just did Seduced by the Boss's Wife. And that was a lot of fun. They gave me this young guy, Lucas Frost, who was a sweetheart.
Lucas Frost.
Yeah.
That's a crazy porn name.
Yeah, he was a cutie, little young thing.
How young? How young?
Early 20s.
Really? Look at you. Look at Kiki there. Kiki there.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah, of course it was. See, everybody likes young stuff. Everybody.
You know, I can do it. It's not my favorite though. I mean, personally, I tend to fuck men my own age or older.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you're staring at my crotch area?
Yeah, I'm staring at your crotch.
Oh, yes.
Hold on. Let me be really obvious.
Oh, I'm right here. I'm right here, Kiki. I dare you to go down on Mofo live on air.
Don't tempt me. I've gotten in trouble for going down on people in here.
Oh, wow. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, the last time Evan Stone was on James Bartholet's show, we had the pee out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I don't call mine the pee-pee. I call it the burrito.
The burrito.
I call it the
with
red.
extra cream.
I call it the red burrito, and it shoots carne asada. Carne asada comes out of my fucking burrito. Before I forget, we were gonna talk about drugs tonight, and I got a fucking email. Somebody said, you guys talk a lot about drugs, but you never talk about the consequences. Look, if you want to know about the consequences, this isn't the show. All right. It's called Cannabis, and you just don't talk about, it's called CannaPornia, and you just don't talk about cannabis. You talk about doing coke, fucking tweaking, crystal meth, heroin, whatever. So with that in mind, okay, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead. So what I did, me and my homeboy Elsinore, we put together a PSA.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
we put together a public service announcement, mofo stilo. Okay, are you ready for this? Here it goes. You fuckers are going to love this. You wanted it? Here it is. You're going to like it.
Crystal meth. The only drug that will make you think that it's okay to fuck your neighbor's wife, your neighbor's teenage daughter, and think it's okay to Instagram your pitbull puppy, licking your hairy balls and your hairy stinky asshole. Crystal meth. It's a good time, but not a good thing.
This has been a public service announcement from the CannaPornia Show, written by Mofo and performed by Elsinore.
Okay.
Wow.
There's your
Wow.
There's your fucking PSA, all right? Remember, crystal meth is a good time, but it's not a good thing.
Now go smoke your weed, you filthy bastards.
Yeah. And you know what? And when I talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll, I'm not talking about marijuana. Marijuana is not a fucking drug, dude. Marijuana to me is like Kool-Aid. Seriously. It's a fucking, I can't believe it's a fucking drug. I can't believe it's illegal. It's bullshit. Marijuana is nothing. It's a fucking, it's nothing. Really, it is. It's like, it should be, if anything, it should be treated like alcohol, like beer. Where you can just go into a liquor store, buy it, and then if you get too fucked up or whatever, but it should be treated like beer. It shouldn't be illegal. So that's all I have to say about that. Now, people ask me, sometimes what is the difference, right, between cocaine and crystal meth? Because let's face it, like a lot of people do cocaine, a lot of people, and a few people do crystal meth, and a lot of people will ask me, because I've done it all, and so to me, I always tell them this. This is my best way to describe it. All right. Cocaine. Right. Let's say I'm going to a nightclub. Right. I'll fucking get to the club in my car. I'm in the parking lot. Put out some lines on my fucking CD case. Do a couple lines. I go in the club, I'm cool. It's a good time all night, right? But with crystal meth, okay, listen to this. Here's the difference. Crystal meth, you never get out of that fucking car. you might not even leave the fucking house to go to the club. With crystal meth, it takes it. You don't want to do anything else, okay? You don't want to do shit, and that's the problem, and that's one of the reasons why I don't do it, okay? Because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to fucking do family shit. You don't want to work. It takes over. So I always kind of say you know, I'm a graphic artist, and there's something called the Bauhaus method, and it's basically what it means is form must follow function. What they mean by that, let's say you're an artist, right, a designer, and somebody hires you, hey, Kiki, will you design and make me a chair? And you design this badass chair, right? Super cool looking, looks cool, but then when your client sits in it, it breaks.
Right.
It's not functional.
Right.
Looks cool, right? Looks great, but it's not functional.
Yeah.
And that's what I have to say about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay? It's cool. I love it. I love all drugs. Everybody who knows me knows that, right? I've been doing this since I was 11. You name it. Fucking sniffing glue, sniffing paint, smoking angel dust, super cools. You name it. Cocaine, crystal meth, whatever. But if you can't handle it, homies, you can't do it. Don't do it. If you're not functional, okay, if you can't go to work, if you can't take care of your family, if you can't take care of yourself, don't do it, man. You know, we can't change what we want, but we can change what we do. All right? I'm never going to stop wanting certain things, but I can't do it. And I'm cool with it. And that's what you have to do. You have to accept it that, hey, you know what? I'm all right. I'm all right not doing that shit. I'll do something else.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I have to kind of take a break. You know, I mean, I have certain friends that I love them dearly, but, you know, they party pretty hard. And so every now and then I just have to go, okay, you know what? I love you. I got to take a break.
Right.
You know, and that's how I kind of keep the friendships and I keep my sanity.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's how I am. Some of the most beautiful people in the world that I know, right? The coolest, the sweetest, the most down. I don't hang out with them sometimes because, damn, dude, they're into some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, but I still fucking love them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so that's another thing too. Like Kiki says, you know, some things you have to avoid, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you know what? If somebody else can function, you know, blitzed out of their mind all the time, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. I can't.
But that's
good
rare.
for them.
That's rare. Me, I can't. Look, I can't either. Look, when I say I do all that shit, what I mean is like socializing. Okay, like if I go somewhere and it happens to be there, all right, I'll do it. But I'm not fucking dying for it every day. I'm not spending my fucking mortgage money on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking make sure I pay the bills. I gotta make sure my kids have everything. I gotta make sure my car is paid for. You know, and then maybe I might spend a few bucks on something, but it's rare. I've been lucky enough because of MofoWare and you know, a lot of the friends I have in porn and other stuff like that. I've never really had to pay for shit. It's like, hey, Mofo, here's a plate full of shit. There, next thing you know, we're doing it. But even then, I'm still like, okay, just because somebody gives me a plate full of Coke doesn't gonna mean I'm gonna do the whole fucking plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some people that, you know, if they have a plate full, they're gonna sit there and do the whole damn plate.
Oh yeah.
No matter what. You know, I don't get that.
You know what? I gotta tell this story real quick. You know, I promote a lot for my MofoWare, for my clothing line, and what I mean by promoting, you know, I make these 5x7 glossy cards, and we go to car shows, tattoo shows, concerts, fucking roller derby, you fucking name it, WWE, UFC shit. And, you know, we'll put these flyers, whatever you want to call them, on like car windows. Yeah. And we hand them out, to people. Okay. Well, this will show you sometimes where they say like cocaine is a hell of a drug. This is a perfect example. This was a tattoo show around 2005, I think. And I think Kat Von D was like the main star, right? And I remember I had been telling everybody, okay, you know what? I got to get one of my MofoWare cards to Kat Von D.
Right.
Because that bitch was hot at that time. Like everything she touched was gold. Like fucking Kim Kardashian, you know?
Yeah.
The fucking Kylie Jenner, all them, you know? Everything they touch just fucking makes money. So I was thinking, okay, if Kat Von D wears just one of my shirts, shit, you know, I'm going to sell some shit. So anyway, I had this girl meet me at my house. She picked me up. Then we went to this other homie's house, and this was around 12 o'clock in the day.
Right.
Okay, because we said we'll get there around 2 o'clock to the show. We'll put flyers on the cars, and then we'll go in and pass them out to people.
Right.
Right, because it was an all day and night show in Orange County. I think at the Orange County Fairgrounds. I don't know if it was the Moose Inc. or something else, but something similar, something like that. But anyway, so, you know, she picks me up. She's on time. It's 12 o'clock. We go to my homie's house. And, you know, we pre-party. I always pre-party, which usually means drinking, smoke some weed, maybe a line or two, and then we take off, right? That's our pre-party, all right? So, you know, of course, we're drinking, you know, fucking smoking bowls, whatever. And then he goes, hey, man, you guys want to do a few bumps? You know, you guys want to do some skiing? And we're like, oh, okay. So this is around 1 o'clock. And the next thing you know, about every 15 minutes, he keeps coming back with a little plate of lines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he goes, hey, you know, one or two more.
Yeah, next thing you know, you've been sitting there for 6 hours.
Right. So, and then the girl's like, she's like, hey, man, you got some MofoWare? Let's do a photo shoot. Take some cool pictures. So I'm always hustling. That's one thing, no matter how fucked up I am, I'm always hustling. I don't forget. Wait a minute, I got to get some pictures or whatever. So anyway, my homie says, hey, do you want to go buy some more shit? And I go, well, no, dude, we got to go. So it's 9 o'clock at night. Yeah.
Good job. Totally missed the show.
It's fucking 9 o'clock at night. Fucking high as fuck as can be. And we're like, we got to go, man. We got to go. We take off, right? We go. We get there. Fuck the cars. Fuck passing them out to people. I'm telling them, we got to get to Kat Von D. That's our fucking mission. God damn it. We fucked up everything else. We got to get to Kat Von D, right?
Right.
We're hauling ass. Me and this little ass hottie, and she's all MofoWared out, looking hot as fuck. And then right when we walk into the main building, there's some porn stars there. And one of them was Gia Paloma. Remember her?
Yeah, I remember
Hot as
Gia.
hell. She was so fucking sexy, dude. And she goes, Mofo, hey, whatever. She goes, hey, you guys look like fucking devils. Because that's the thing. The problem is when you're all fucked up, you think you look normal. You think you look cool. And she's like, you guys look high as fuck. And
I've seen you that way so many times.
yeah. So then we take off, and I'm like, security, where's fucking Kat Von D? Where is she? She's over there. So fucking go over there, and she's got, of course, a line, fucking long ass line. And I'm like, fuck, we're not gonna make it because they're gonna close like in 30 minutes or whatever. So I cut to the front of the line because I mean I was a bouncer for 25 years, so I kind of know how to talk to security, whatever. And I go up to the main dude right at the front of the line. I go, hey man, I just want to get her this flyer, dude. Can you please give her this flyer, please? And he's like, fuck, man. All right, dude. All right. And I told him, hey, I'll give you a shirt, man. Give me your address. I'll mail you some MofoWare. He's like, all right, give it to her. You know what I do? I throw her the fucking card. I threw it at her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you were fucked up.
Yeah, he said, all right, go ahead. He meant like, go to where she's at. 'Cause she's just sitting there.
Yeah, like walk over
Dude,
there.
I fucking throw the fucking flyer. It goes flying and it comes right back.
Yeah.
It comes right back to where we're at. I'm
Epic
like,
fail.
oh my God.
Epic fail.
Yeah, and she's looking at me like, what's up with that fucker? Throwing shit at me. Well, anyway, that there you go. So there's the consequences, okay? You fuckers wanted me to talk about consequences of drugs. You don't get shit done sometimes. But anyway, Damn, that was quick. We only got like 2 minutes left, I guess. We played the PSA. I want to let you, Kiki, there. I want to thank you for being here.
No, thank you for having me. And I'm excited to actually take some mofo wear to various shows with me and sell it for you.
Yes. Oh, are you kidding me with those boobs and sensitive clit?
Yeah.
Sensitive clitoris.
Yeah.
Kiki there with her sensitive clitoris. Okay, what do you want to promote? Go ahead and.
Well, you guys can find me on Twitter. It's at Kiki_Dare, DAIRE. I also am the owner of Gypsy Rebel Clothing Company.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you guys can find that on Twitter and Instagram. It's under Gypsy Rebel Clothing Co.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is that an Instagram? We got to follow each other on Instagram.
It is on Instagram. It's Gypsy Rebel REBELLE Clothing Co.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, get some Kiki there porn, because Kiki is fucking nasty. She's nasty as fuck, dude. She's nasty.
I can be. Oh my God, that's so funny. My very high DJ friend is calling me right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He wants to fuck.
He's in Texas.
Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to get me to go to Texas for the weekend and play house with him.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I want to say please go to mofowearstore.com. I need sponsors. Follow me at twitter.com/CannaPornia and twitter.com/mofowear. And my Instagram is Instagram mofowear. And I want to thank everybody. And like I always end every show with the tattoos on my hands, believe in yourself. And que será, será.
Bye, everybody.
You're listening to CannaPornia with your host, Mofo, only on LA Talk Radio.